I have special guest Mark Bilton with us today. So do you have a question for Mark or me or both around the topic we've been talking about?
Yeah, so I was just wondering the fastest way to rebuild trust in a team.
That's a very solid question. All right, Mark, over to you.
Building trust, I think, is as you've obviously you've identified, is really critical in a team. Transparency builds trust. I mean, ultimately, I think the more transparent you are, the more likely you are to build trust. If there's been some sort of history where trust has been broken, putting that on the table and dealing with that first can help loosen up a team to be able to trust again. So if there's been some sort of breach of trust, or there's an issue floating around where people have gone away and hid somewhere, then getting that onto the table and being really transparent about any failures you or the company may have had in dealing with something is important. If that's not the case, then at least building transparency. So what I mean by that is that you should have no sort of second agendas. So any conversation you have should trust the individual and should empower them to make decisions. And the things you're asking them to do, or the ideas that you're asking them to come up with, should be very much aligned with your articulation of where the business is going and those things. So you can build it on a number of fronts, but it's like anything. It really comes down to the foundation of good relationship. If you are genuinely engaging with them and you give them honor and respect, and you genuinely want their best, people will see that. People will hear your authenticity, and it's as much about how you say things as to what you say. So be authentic, engage at a relational level, clear anything from the past that may be holding things back, and just bring high levels of transparency.
Yeah, awesome.
That's a solid question and a very solid answer.